I want to begin this video with a caveat that I am by no means an expert or professional at really anything. I'm just a homeschool mom of going on 4 years now, and everything I've learned pretty much has been from YouTube videos. So if this video can help anybody, that's what this video is for. But so every year I learn something new. Every semester I'm learning how to do things better for our family. So it's just got to work for your family. But that being said, this video today covers a prep for a new school year. I had to renovate our entire space because our classroom is currently, it was flooded this summer with our basement. So we've had to just kind of adapt and use the space in our bedroom right now. I got this set up yesterday. It's not, you know, perfect. I'm still working on it, but we're getting there. So today I'm just going to kind of quickly go through how, what I did yesterday to get prepped and what curriculum we're using. So the first thing that I work with at the beginning of each new school year is I create a binder where I keep all of our records that the state of Colorado requires, and it's going to be different for every state. So you have to check your State Department Education website for whatever it is that you need. So, but for us, I'm required to keep records like immunization records and attendance and any kind of test scoring and state evaluations that may be required. I set up a academic school year goals and just kind of go through and set a class verse and theme and goals for the school year. That's what these two first pages are. I do list out a page, reasons why our family is choosing to homeschool. And I go through and I list all the reasons, and I revisit these, sometimes even weekly. When you have a very frustrating week or day, it's great to come back to this list and it reminds you why you're doing what you're doing. This is my template that I created in Excel for our school year. So I go through, list out the months, and just highlight special days and beginning and ending of quarters and semesters and holidays, first and last day of school, enrichment programs, etc. If anyone actually sees this video and would like a copy of this template, I'm happy to send it to you. You can direct message me or leave in the comments and we'll get it taken care of. So yeah, here's some other calendars like for our enrichment programs in our local district. I just kind of like to be aware of. The next tab is we are required to send a notice of intent. So this is confirmation that the district I sent it to did receive our email and my application. Yeah, those other tabs were like logs, so reading logs, field trip logs, etc., grades, and other. So I put the Colorado State Department requirements for homeschooling and the laws here so I can always reference them. And the next tab is like our co-op and enrichment programs, proof of payments and schedules and whatnot. Good to just keep it all in one spot. And then something new this year, Esther, my second grader, is using master books for both math and language arts. And so I have went ahead and ripped out the daily schedule, and so I can just check this off, and it makes it easier when I'm planning each week and kind of gives the scope and sequence of all of these assignments and this curriculum for the year. So that is it for the binder. I like to keep cash, receipts, everything I can in here, all in one easy to find location. The curriculum that we're using this year is called My Father's World, and we are doing the Exploration to 1850 sequence this year. So this will be used for both my 2nd grader and my 7th grader together. And this is a great curriculum. We've been using this our entire homeschool journey. It lists the overview. This is the teacher's manual, the type of books that are going to be used for this curriculum, how to prepare, teaching tips. Just doing a quick little flip through. And then this is how My Father's World lays out the teacher's manual for 5-day curriculum, with the 5th day being very light. But it tells you what you should read, what you should do, a suggested schedule, and fun notes on the side here, preparation materials, etc., that show you how to execute this plan. So it's a really great, well put together, well thought out curriculum. There is, for the 2nd graders and 3rd graders, there is a area here that tells you what to incorporate for them, supplemental area. And then these are good for for my 7th grader, as listed here. But they will be learning on about the same topics each day. So that makes it kind of handy. I don't have 2 teachers' manuals. I just have the one for this year. That's really nice. So here is all the curriculum associated with this teacher's manual and for this year. I got that set up yesterday. So I'll be putting that in the girls' bins each night and getting their assignments ready. This is my teacher's manual. I really downgraded this year for cost purposes. I used to get a very nice and very expensive $30 to $40 teacher's manual, but this guy was about $8 and is just as effective for me. But I did have to add my own tabs for the months. I just needed that for quick reference. So I just take down these cheap little Dollar Tree tabs and wrote on them, and that's good for me. So I basically just lay out the school calendar that I printed earlier and I showed you earlier in Excel, and I just kind of copy it into here. And let's see, first week of school, I just write in what week it is and the subjects and what I've got going on that week. So this is a lot more simpler and minimal compared to what I used to do. So this is kind of liberating and scary, I think. Lastly, this is just my notebook that I brainstorm in for the past 3-4 years. I sit down, I have a planning session, and just go through and write everything down. And then from here, gets translated into all of this madness. So this process begins through the year. I keep notes, and in the summer, right before I start really planning the school year. So I do plan on, we had a nice classroom, but as I mentioned, it was flooded this summer. So unfortunately, we cannot use that space right now. So we just brought everything up and made our master bedroom into a home office. So here are the books we're gonna be using. I have supplies in here that I'm not gonna be using that much through the year. And then these are like just communal supplies for the girls, dictionaries, clipboards, extra paper, etc. I use these bins, one per girl, and daily load them up with their assignments and books that they need just for that day. I use this crate method of planning for assignments. This has my 37 weeks that we use for the for the school year. We do 37 weeks from August through May. And I just, every week when I prep, load up these folders with what we need for the week, and then just nightly add them into these bins. Here I just set up a small office supply table with an extra little bin under there with more office supplies. And then we got our copy machine. I got my home computer and our small business computer, and then I'm doing another part-time job. So I've got that set up on the end there, and we put it all in our master bedroom. So I kind of like it. It's nice having everything central. But if you would like any other information, if this has helped anybody in the world, if anybody actually watches this, and you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comment section. If you want a video made on My Father's World or have any questions about that, I'd love to talk about it. I'll link to my Father's World curriculum in the description. Thank you. Have a blessed day and happy homeschool planning.